what is the issue that most unites us?
The Australia Talks national survey was massive. Almost 55,000 Aussies sharing their views on almost 500 questions. But there was one issue that we agree on more than any other. The vast majority of us want to see Australians treat each other with more respect. Do you think Australians should respect each other more?
I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Overall, 93% of us agree that Australians should show more respect for one another. 2/3 of us strongly agree. The rest of us are neutral, except for 1% who somewhat disagree. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, how educated you are, how much money you earn, whether you're from the inner city or way out in the bush, religious or not, born here or somewhere else. The fact is, in all of those groups, at least 90% of us agree we need to show each other more respect.
I think that we have a long way to go in the way that we treat everybody.
Australia has the potential and the opportunity to be world-class leaders ourselves. As long as we start to respect our true history, I think we can then start bridging some gaps and be respectful towards each other.
Emotionally, it makes people happier if they're treated with respect. We can exchange ideas more clearly.
But if 93% of us think Australians should show more respect, why aren't we all just being more respectful? Turns out we're a lot more divided on who is being disrespected. For some, there's a desire for certain groups, be it older Australians, women, those in the bush or minorities, to be treated more fairly. That would align, for example, with the fact that 77% of us believe there is still a lot of racism in Australia. For others, there's a desire to be able to talk about issues without being criticised for having a different opinion, to feel heard and not unfairly labelled when people disagree. And that might explain why 68% of Australians think political correctness has gone too far, and 67% of us believe accusations of discrimination are often used to silence legitimate debate. But if we agree as a country that we should show more respect to each other, that's something that we can all start doing in our own lives right now.
Everyone needs to be kind to each other. That's the basic principle of life.
I think everyone's entitled to an opinion. You just have to, bear that in mind that not everyone's going to think the same as you do.
We live in liberal societies where there will permanently be deep differences of value, and we need to learn to live with those.
Saying kind of words to each other.
Rosie, we heard a lot of wonderful ideas there for how we can be more respectful to one another. What are yours?
Look, I think we really need to be kind to each other, kind to ourselves, kind to to everybody, but also to take more time to listen, to understand, and to empathise and be empathetic.
Rosie, great to have you on the show. It's been our honour. Thank you very much for that story and also for your insights. Appreciate it.